In this time u is a voice that comes out naturally after it loses all strength completely. When someone punches on other's belly, when a child is nodding, when someone is very surprised at something, there is an image of the sound emitted from the situation of abruptness or collapse. How to pronounce of u is opening your mouth lightly and relaxing your throat. Actually, even if you don't purse your mouth, you can say u from the back of your throat just by relaxing it. According to Akimasa Yamagoshi, u mainly means moving. From the meaning of kototama, u means the universe and refer to a very large things. So it expresses empty space or empty sky. And it also represents a state in which the content is substantial. In this way, u is a very strange and interesting meaning sounds. I will introduce some words using u, such as ushi, uchi, ugoku, usushi, utoshi, umi, umu, ura. U of ushi meant big, shi meant effect, and so ushi meant a lead firmly. In other words, ushi meant an adult, a good person, who could lead smartly. And ushi means a big man. By the way, in Japan, we call kettle ushi. In this case, u means big, shi means a beast, and uma, which is a horse, meant big and something very rapid, which could arrive in a short time. So from such imagination of ancient Japanese, airplane might also be horses. Uchi meant some contents. U meant inside. Chi meant direction. In other words, it said the direction inside. Ugoku came from ugokau, which meant that ugu was to act inward, and kau was to be mixed. So ugoku was a state in which some things were moving inside. Usushi was a state that something shrinks inward. It meant to become pale overall. Utoshi was a state of empty and represented an emptiness state. Umi meant big, that is u. Water, that is mi. Umu meant that some content u reached a certain state mu. Ura meant inside of heart or mind. So urayamu, which was uneasy, meant that inside of heart became mentally ill. Besides, ura meant a complicated shaped bay, because at such place the sea or lake came into land complicatedly. In this way, u is large and big, but it works inwardly, and it is the emptiness at first, but at the end it will become filled with something. I have introduced all of ancient Japanese vowels. Of course, there is also u of wa ro, but the content is the same as u, because the pronunciation is very similar. Also, in interpretations based on Japanese mythology and kotodama, all things start from u is said. Please remember this order, especially a, I, e, o, u. The more you study kotodama, the more you will understand it. The dull sounds are ga, gi, gu, ge, go, za, ji, zu, ze, zo, da, ji, zu, de, do, ba, bi, bu, be, bo, and half dull sounds are pa, bi, bu, be, bo. In my interpretation, these dull sounds and half dull sounds are not explained here. The reason why we don't add these sounds this time is that ga, gi, gu, ge, go are derived from ka, ro. Da, ji, zu, ze, zo are derived from sa, ro. Da, ji, zu, de, do are derived from ta, ro. Ba, bi, bu, be, bo and pa, bi, bu, be, bo are derived from ha, ro. In addition, these dull sounds are the sounds that emphasize these ka, sa, ta, ha, ro. Furthermore, the sound is itself muddy because of the emphasis. That is, the sound is cracked. If you raise the volume of your speakers, their sounds will break. Exactly that is. Besides, the semi-dull sounds are a kind of snapped sound, not a straight sound of ha, ro. Depending on the scale of kotodama, there are people who interpret the kotodama including dull sounds and half dull sounds. But in this explanation here, I will omit this interpretation. If we have a chance, I will try to interpret them from the view of other points. So much for today. I will come back and see you the next. See ya.